Hey everybody, it's me, Exotic Girl 87. My last video was not about the HCG. This video isn't either. So I do apologize for those who's following me for my HCG updates. Right now my focus is on other things, so I won't be doing those updates. However, I did want to introduce y'all to who I am throughout, beyond the diet and beyond the weight loss journey. My name is Stacy and I'm 25. I have a son and I live in Georgia. My last video was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Actually, this video is a spur of the moment thing, but I'm in a much more calm state. Last video, I was going through a lot. I'm still going through a lot, but I found it very helpful for me to be able to vent. And though, you know, y'all not actually in front of me, I still, I don't know, it just helped me, however that worked. So I decided that since I feel so bound and so constricted, I have this medical condition where it limits my physical abilities. And not only my physical abilities is now affecting my thought process and the way my brain is working. So I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with, because it's something so rare, you know, I'm fighting hard to try to get my benefits that I'm entitled to through my job and my insurance company. By the way, if anyone knows any good lawyers that works with short-term disability, Social Security disability in Georgia, please let me know. Um, so I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with let's say out of 5 out of the last 18 months is the only time I receive pay. So therefore, like, um, I said it so backwards. I'm sorry. Well, 13 out of the last 18 months I received no pay. So I'm truly blessed to have the boyfriend that I have, and he really supports me. But I know it's a lot on him, financially, and I just, I keep my faith, and something works out, or I sacrifice whatever it takes. Due to my medical situation, my 6 year old is now living with his father in the Caribbeans. Um, the pain was just too much. I never know when it's gonna hit. It hits all the time, but some days worse than others. And I always promised myself that I wouldn't have my son in a situation where I know that he could get better with his father. Um, it's a hard sacrifice. I haven't seen him since May. I was hoping to see him the Christmas holiday, but with my financial situation, I'm not going to be able to see him. So we talk and we Skype, and you know, that's the best I can do. I do want to take y'all, who's ever willing to kind of see my journey, to kind of understand my life. I've been thinking a lot, and it's something, it's just deep down inside me, like I can't give up. I can't go back to where I've been. I've been through attempted suicide. I've been through, you know, just crying for days. I've been through the depression, like, and I can't let that take control of my life. I vowed to myself, at 17, when my mom took me down and had to take me to the crisis center, that I would never allow myself to get back to that point. And the sad thing is that it seems as though, because I, I still keep my faith, and I, I'm still strong throughout this, it seems it makes people that are in positions to help not want to help. Because how can you be going through all of this and still smile or still upkeep yourself? And it's only by the grace of God. I'm really going to tell you, I have my down days, but when I say I can't control the physical pain. I can't control the mental things going on. But I can still have control over how I treat people, how I choose to live my life, and I have to focus on the positive. If I give up on me, then who else will care? So I think that it's a lot of people going through this, from medical conditions that have not yet been fully diagnosed to, whether you work somewhere and when you need them, they're not keeping up their end. Like I've been at my job 6 years, so to have been facing this over a year and a half is really disappointing, you know. But again, I don't even know where to begin. I don't understand. How do you don't understand? I don't understand. Like, I literally have a team, and it's like I'm feeling trapped in this circle. I'm dealing with scientists, primary doctors, rheumatologists, behavioral health, and neurologists. It's all going in this circle. One refers to the other, refers to the other, refers to the other, and I'm left living with the pain and facing no benefits, So I've been thinking the last few days, well, what's next? You know, Clearly my job is not going to pay. Clearly it's going to take longer, if at all, for, the scientists and the doctors to be able to work together to figure out what's going on and if there even is a cure. So what am I going to do in the meantime? You know, I'm not a person to depend on others. I'm not a person to to continue to cry about my situation. So what's next? And all of that filled my spirit up with, I've worked too hard to get the things that I have now and get to the place I am now to give it up. So I've been doing a lot of thinking. And it's a lot of things that come naturally in me. I'm not sleeping at night, so I just write it down, and um it's a lot. I'm like, well, can I try to do a book or continue to do volunteer work around the schools, or you know, what is it? I can't apply for another job because I'm not physically able to do it, so I'm just praying and being open for understanding and just trying to listen. I did want to share with y'all something I wrote the other night. It was like 5 in the morning. Couldn't sleep. I promise y'all, when I wrote this, I was able to go to sleep. So I'm gonna pull it up, but I'm just gonna read it straight out. Um, a little after 5 a.m. and my soul is on fire, trying to fight it, but been feeling it a while. It's like God is trying to tell me something. This feeling keeps growing, but yet I do nothing. Afraid of just what He has in store for me. Afraid of the woman He will make me out to be. It's crazy because I realize that my past has prepared me for this, but the future scares me. Will I be strong enough for this? I made it from dirt, and the streets were my home. Imagine life and at 16 being on your own. A father emotionally dead and a mother mentally in prison left a child desperate for love and numb to the feeling. I remember the sleepless nights yearning for a mother's love, the countless hours wishing dad gave me a hug. Sadness became anger, so to my peers I was cold. No one saw the little girl. Her story went untold. As I grew, the pain went deeper down into my soul. And now the scars are permanent, poisonous like mold. Crying out for love, but eyes had no tears. To be in love ended up becoming my biggest fear. Lord, pick me up and breathe life into me. I need you now. I want to fulfill my destiny. Um, that's as far as I got. Um, but that put me at peace. It only took a few minutes to write, and is exactly how I was feeling. You know, I feel like all of this is preparing me for something great. You know, like, and it's scary. You know, for example, I had a caseworker working with me through my insurance company, and she's like, "Well, we're gonna get all your doctors and all your scientists, and I'm the person that gets everyone together so that we can work in the benefit of helping you." Well, she called today after like 3 weeks of being my caseworker and said, "Well, your case is really extensive, and the research that the scientists and the doctors are having to do, it's taking a while. So right now, I feel like the best thing to do would be to close your case until we get some kind of progress." You know, and my professional side was okay, I understand, you know, and when I get updates, I'll let you know. But my human side is like, so now what am I supposed to do? Because you've been dealing with this for 3 weeks. I've been dealing with this for 3 years. So imagine if you're doing your job and just having to call and get people on the same track. Imagine how I feel living this pain every day, not knowing what's going on, how long it's gonna go on, losing the things that I used to be able to do, dealing with this emotional thing I'm going through, and doing it with no financial help besides from my boyfriend. Like, now where does that leave me? You know, and it's a question that I'm continuously asking myself. Where does it leave me? So I've decided, y'all, to just to keep y'all posted. You know, I'm gonna share a lot of things. I'm gonna share from my upbringing to you know, things that hurt me, helped me. You know, I have to tell my story. And if it's not good enough for TV or for the news or for talk shows, nothing will stop me from sharing my story. You know, and I appreciate all of y'all that's watching now. And if you please subscribe if you like it. Um I'll try to get more focused, but you know, it's just something that I'm truly genuine about. So I don't have like a set thing planned or a certain time or a certain day. You know, I'm just me. And I'll get through this. I know that I will. But the process is so hard, y'all. It is. Um, I thank everyone that comment, everyone that watched, everyone that's praying for me. I truly, truly appreciate it. And until next time, y'all have a good night and thank you for joining me. Bye.